Okay, so yesterday's maths, we were doing the greater than, less than, equals to symbols. And some of you found the mild worksheet a little bit tricky because the questions are a bit confusing. So I thought rather than trying to explain it in a comment, I would just make a little video to try and explain the questions to you. So this is question 6. And it says 9 plus 5 is greater than 16 minus something equals something. So that is a bit confusing. Let's see if we can make it simpler. So, 9 plus 5, well, we can just take that. What's 9 plus 5? 9 plus 5 is 14. Now, 14 is bigger than 16 take away something. So what can we take away from 16 to give ourselves a number that's smaller than 14? Because we need 14 to be bigger than this answer. There's lots of different answers that you could have here. I am going to use 3. You could use any number bigger than 2, really, couldn't you? Because if it's 1 or 2, then you'll get 15 or 14, and that's not right. So 14 is bigger than 16 take away 3. And what we're basically saying here is 14 is bigger than 13. Easy. And then equals, and you can do in this box, you can have any sum that adds up to, or that totals 13. So you could do 6 add 7, or you could do 15 take away 2, or you could do 11 add 2, or any sum that gives you an answer of 13. Okay, if you had done a different number in here, you could go and try that just now. Put a different number in here, say 5. So then you're saying 14 is greater than 16 take away 5. And then what would you put in the last box? You'd be saying 14 is bigger than 11. And that's the same as, what could you put in here? Have a think about that, pause the video, have a go, and see if that makes sense to you. And then come back and we'll have a go at the next question. Okay, so this is question 8. I've skipped question 7, but I'll come back to it. This is question 8. Something add 5 is less than 69 take away 5, and that's more than 51 add something. Complicated, but it's okay, because we can break it down and we can do it. So the bit that we know, 69 take away 5, what's that? 60, well, what's 9 take away 5? 9 take away 5 is 4, so 69 take away 5 is just going to be 64. So in here, we've got 64. And we'll put these symbols in because they are not changing. So something add 5 is less than 64. You could put pretty much any number, well, you could put any number that's less than 58 in this box. So I'm just going to pick a random number. I'm going to go with 42. 42 add 5 is less than 64 because that's 47. So 47 is less than 64. And then 64 is bigger than 51 add something. So we need to add something onto 51 that gives us an answer that's less than 64. You could just do 1 if you want. Because then our whole sentence would be 47 is less than 64 and 64 is bigger than 52. Does that make sense? Pause it and see if you can put your own numbers in and make a number sentence that makes sense. But this is just a simplified version of what's up here. Okay, pause your video now and have a go at that. Okay, so we did question 6 and then we did question 8, and now we're going to have a go at question 7. So 23 add something, something, 34 take away 5 equals something. So again, we're just going to start off by doing the bit that we know. Okay, so this bit, what's 34 take away 5? Well, we could use what we know about bridging through 10 for this. 34 take away 4 would be 30. And 5 is made up of 4 and 1, so 34 take away 5 is 29. Okay. So in here, you can pretty much do whatever you want, as long as the symbol that you put in here makes it make sense. So I'll show you. We could do 23 add 50. And that would make 73. 23 add 50. But is 73 bigger or smaller than 29? It's bigger, of course it is. So 23 add 50 is bigger than 34 take away 5. And then in this box, we need to put in a sum that is the same as 29. So doesn't need to be complicated. 28 add 1. So our sentence altogether, our number sentence is 73 is bigger than 29, and 29 equals 29. Okay, so this one here is the simple version, but up here we've got 23 add 50 is bigger than 34 take away 5 equals 28 add 1. You see how they're the same? Go and have a go at putting different numbers, a different number in this box, and see if it makes a difference to what goes in this box. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If you're still finding this a bit tricky, that's okay, pardon me. Just let me know and I will try and explain it better for you. We might just come back to this another week, okay? But hopefully this has helped a little bit.